You better be in the house when them street lights come on. Ain't that what your mama used to tell you? But I bet you when she told you to stay out the streets, she had no idea that the YouTube streets would take over the world. Uncle Juice, public figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Detroit Gossip, and the most dangerous voice in Detroit, Dawgface TV.
Bitch, I talk more shit than Dawgface.
They running shit from coast to coast. Welcome to the Danger Zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. My name is Dawgface Calderon. This is real life unfiltered. This is the number one fastest growing podcast in the land. I want to shout out my people over at Real Life Productions, aka Real Life Street Stars. Shout out to my folk over there at Propane Media. Shout out to the Dog Pound. Shout out to my YouTube Streets fam, public figure Boogie, Baby Doll So Raw, Detroit Gossip, the Uncle Juice is in full effect. My name is Dawgface Calderon. I think I already said that, but I'm saying it again because you can never shamelessly plug yourself too many motherfucking times. So listen, I got two of my player partners in the building. One of these guys, I've been knowing this guy since I've been out the penitentiary, right? That's the guy at the bottom. That's a gentleman. We ain't even gonna, he's a gentleman. He's a scholar and a gentleman, right? That's my player partner here, real good motherfucker. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the YouTube streets. Tell them who you are, tell them where you come from, tell them what you do.
Gratiot boss, East Side. Shout out to Dawgface TV. We on and popping. Shout out to F.O.E, Shawn The Don. We in the building, broadcasting live from the East Side. Straight like that.
And in the upper right-hand corner, it is the heavyweight champion of the motherfucking ghetto. That's what we call it, right? F.O.E. Shawn The Don is in the building. What's up, brother? How you feel?
What's going on, Dawgface? I'm feeling blessed and highly favored, brother.
Man, you keep on saying blessed and highly favored, man. You've been saying that shit so much that it's starting to be contagious.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
know, I ain't nothing but a wretched ass nigga, so I don't never say shit like that.
Hey, you know we here, so you doing big things, man. So we know you highly favored. We know you blessed.
So I got
feel
you.
me?
So I want to welcome everybody to the live stream. We live on multiple platforms across multiple fucking social media websites. We on Facebook, we on TikTok, we on Twitter, we on Instagram. We going live from all these different things tonight because we have a special show. This show is entitled BMF and Their Impact on Black Culture. But before we even get into the show, right now, I think the 900-pound gorilla in the room is Aiden Ross, who's live and direct from Miami with his boxing match. And the boxing match features Adam 22. I personally, myself, I want to see Adam 22 get the shit knocked out of him. If I was a bet man, I would bet that Adam 22, he gonna run like a little punk he is. He gonna get strangled out and beat and brutalized. So let's click to what's going on with the fight. Let's check in and get an update on what's going on with the fight.
He's coming off a 18-month. It's
back to back.
8-ounce gloves, 6 8-minute rounds.
We're gonna see a knockout. We're finna see a knockout.
Put some W's in the chat. Let's get it.
Okay. He a real one.
Wait a minute.
He got some speed.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm checking.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, Bila. Who you got? Garcia or you got Bang?
Bro, you might see an upset.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think Garcia?
Look how fast he is. Look how much fast he is. Watch.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he is quick though, bro.
Yeah.
He's a heavy underdog. He's almost like 3x. These are 8-ounce gloves too. So.
But they all agree on which size gloves they want.
They agree. The rounds. Oh, wait a minute.
Check up, bitch.
That's a good counter.
Bitch.
He was signed, I believe, with Mayweather.
Garcia?
No.
Oh, okay.
Bang. Antonio Williams.
Oh,
good body.
No, tighten that body up. Get back, bitch ass, bitch.
Nah, okay. Oops. Chicken nugget.
Hey, Garcia, Bang, he moves out with his hands.
That's
down,
right.
Though. That's not a good look, especially how fast Garcia is.
Why do you think he's doing that? He's trying to bait him?
No, some people just
Baiting. Woo. Tighten it up.
Got his hands down.
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute.
I see what
Garcia
you're
got the
saying.
counters. You see it?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Garcia definitely he definitely came prepared. He is quick.
He's quick. It's gonna be a test for Bang, I tell you that.
What do you enjoy watching now more that you're out of the UFC? MMA or boxing or both?
You know, when I was doing that podcast, I was watching a lot of MMA, but I do enjoy boxing. But you know, I want to do a boxing match before I get too old. That's why I want to come here. I want to come here.
You want to fight on brand risk? Thank you, brother.
Brother.
Chat, if you guys put me in the chat, if you guys want to see Rampage fight on brand risk. It's got to be Shannon though, right?
Got to be Shannon.
Okay.
That's a tough fight for me though.
I know, but I think you win that.
I think so.
Did you just say you got to
be
be
like 6
trained
rounds.
by Floyd Mayweather?
Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, Bang, you still coming for Mayweather's camp.
Okay.
All right, ref. Thank you, ref.
Can't hold it hit.
Let's see. Come on.
Is this amateur or pro?
This is pro.
Oh, okay.
This is a pro bout. Yeah. This is a good one.
Garcia's getting kind of cocky. He's shaking
Who?
his head.
That chin together.
More and more people keep entering the warehouse. That's why it's hot as fuck. It gets hot the more that people that.
It's good over here. Uh-oh, he knocked him out.
Yep.
Man, you gotta rinse my shit off, man, with water, man. People feet been there and shit. What the fuck?
That microphone.
Some of these pro bouts, bro, they take till like the 6th round, 7th round to see some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Chad, what do you guys enjoy more, pro or amateur bouts?
Pro.
The pro, they just trading, exchanging. Good fights though.
Yeah, I'm glad you kept doing this, bro.
Yep.
Got his head. Stop.
Chad's fucks with the pro. What the fuck?
He about DDT his ass.
Rampage. How many of those have to happen before you lose points?
3.
Where the ref keeps going, yo, chill.
Man, see, in boxing, they don't take no points for that.
So they can do it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Let's put a bell. 10
Seems
seconds.
like they don't be taking points for that. Because a lot of boxing matches, they don't get
Stop.
knocked
That's
out.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Whip his ass up.
You don't want to take a point away.
That was a good first round.
It was a great first
It
round.
was.
Like he was about to
It's a very
DDT him
technical
up
fight.
against the
I
rope.
don't know who won that
Yeah,
one.
it
though.
was.
Chad, who do you guys believe on that fight? Who do you think, Rampage?
We got
Man.
Bang.
That
Bang.
was a tough one. That was a tough
No,
one.
it wasn't
to call.
Rampage, you
They
bitch
both
ass
pretty
nigga. Bang
even.
got that, you whole ass
But,
nigga.
it looks like Garcia was fast. He had a lot of counters and stuff like
He
that.
didn't hit nobody though.
But
Fuck
Bang
me.
was more active. But
Right. He was more accurate. Fuck you talking about,
Yeah,
Rampage.
I ain't
Get
gonna lie.
right.
That was kind of tough for me.
Chat, who y'all saying, chat?
Bang, bitch
Chad saying
ass nigga.
Garcia or
Yeah.
Ty.
Fuck you talking
Nah,
about?
Bang or Garcia, Chad. Who y'all think? Not sure. Draw. Garcia for sure. Shit,
So
bro.
on the card, it could go 10-10, like 10-10 on the first one.
Yeah.
I got 10-10, then I call a draw for that one. I call it a draw.
For which one? That one? That round?
At
That
first,
round,
yeah.
Got you.
That wasn't no draw.
Yeah.
That was far from a draw.
That wasn't no draw, old bitch ass
My chat
nigga.
said they giving it to the ring girl. I don't know what. my chat degenerates, bro.
Wasn't no motherfucking draw, bitch ass nigga.
And they ain't watching
It's gonna get nice.
Yeah,
right now.
just like the
very
referee,
nice.
yeah, they ain't watching the damn fight.
Right, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, the first round normally for filling out. So let's see what they do now. I want to see that jab from Garcia more. I want to see that jab to the head.
He holding it back.
Oh, there it is.
That mop up
Bro,
on
that
his
speed
ass.
is crazy, bro.
Show some respect,
Yeah,
bitch.
but Bang, he countered the jab right away.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, Garcia got that speed.
don't hold, bitch.
Watch
Get
Red
him off
let
me,
him go.
bitch. Let him go.
Red, let him go,
Oh,
Red.
you trying to get dirty now? They watch the Mexicans. Mexicans tricky.
Oh, wow.
Bang
He
got good
blow
defense.
bell now.
He's guarding his body.
Show some
He look
respect.
kinda soft in the
Yeah,
mix, I'm not
that
gonna lie.
motherfucker, that right side of that face on that motherfucking Garcia getting real red. Woo, woo, woo,
Oh,
woo,
there.
woo.
Oh,
He missed. That ain't nothing. He ain't nothing, bitch. That ain't nothing.
See, this is what pro boxers got that MMA don't have. You see that little movement
Hands
they
are free.
duck up on a little bit.
You should
Yeah.
get out of
See,
there.
that's why
Hey.
Jake Paul was beating all the MMA fighters.
Stop.
Because we don't
He
naturally
tight,
have
yeah,
that.
a little face getting
I
tied
know,
up.
but Jake Paul's good.
He's good.
Little face getting
I think
tender over
his
there.
career's over now.
No.
Look at that
No, he
bitch.
got his jaw broken too.
Like he's in
That's how I come
penitentiary.
back from that.
For real?
Put that chin together.
What, he got getting
Who?
a medal?
Who?
So Jake might
Man,
be
you ain't did
overweight?
shit, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Put that chin together. That chin together.
He putting
Is he
it in
hurt?
putting
What
it
is
in
Charles
his head.
Yeah, I'll go over there. Well, you know what?
Woo,
I'll go.
woo, woo, woo. Tighten that
You
mouth
want
up
to see you
on
fight
him.
again,
Woo, woo.
Then the buckled off that body side.
Charles will definitely get fighting again this year, chat.
He holding too much, Garcia. Let them hands loose. Let them hands loose.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. Whoop. Mm-mm. Yeah, bitch.
Damn,
Bro,
okay,
Garcia
nah,
got
he-
it,
they-
bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Come on.
Yeah, but this
round
kind of even.
Take yourself, bang.
It is, bro.
What's about that
Good
shit?
body shot. Ooh.
What's about that shit?
Bro, they're just
What you doing?
exchanging.
Keep him up.
Oh,
the
good
chin.
uppercut.
Good uppercut.
Bang
The
with
chin
the
together.
uppercut.
The chin together,
Let him
bitch.
go.
This is for all the pro boxing fans.
Yeah,
Everyone that
that
loves
chin
boxing.
together.
Teofimo Lopez just got here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I see him walking in.
Gratiot
Bro, I'm
boss
saying
the
this, and it's
building.
not glazing.
F.O.E. Shawn The Don in the building.
A lot of, like those big
Promotions.
Ain't wrong.
No,
You mean
We
that?
streaming live.
They don't be fighting.
We finna get y'all some yellow commentary. Yeah, real nigga
This is
commentary.
Tio's fighter. Remember, the guy
Y'all his
banged his
head.
Tio.
Y'all his head. Y'all his head.
Y'all his
Big
head.
Tio.
You gotta start punching out that shit.
I said y'all his head. Y'all his head. Next time, we're gonna cost you.
Have a seat, bro. You want to sit over here?
Next time.
Yeah.
Tio,
He looking good.
Tio, your fighter's looking good, bro.
Boom, boom,
I know.
boom, boom,
He's looking
boom.
good though, but it's pretty even right
Boom.
now.
Ooh.
Yeah, we ain't looking good. What you mean? You ain't shit looking good for that Mexican.
Oh my God.
Get your bitch ass up.
Tio,
Get your
right when
bitch
Tio
ass
got
up,
here.
boy.
Right when Tio
Get your
got here.
bitch ass up, boy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
He's not getting up.
He ain't getting up. Put that little girl, bitch.
Right when Tio came.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What you talking about? Call Ice and pick that bitch up. Yeah, call Ice and pick that bitch up. Pick that bitch back across the board.
2 in a row is crazy.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho.
Good job, production. Look at
That's a gazelle punch.
Foundational Black American,
Oh my
bitch.
God.
Yeah, tighten the little jaw up, bitch. Too confident,
Holy
bitch.
fuck.
We.
Tio,
Yeah.
you want to run up there? Go with him.
Get that bitch
Go.
a seat.
Yeah, go, Tio.
Damn.
Yeah.
As soon as Tio got here, it was over.
Right on his feet.
That little jaw.
what was I saying? You don't see knockdown,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie,
knockout
Chad.
stuff like this in boxing at all.
I ain't gonna lie, that just gave me chill, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we need more pro bouts like this. This is
Yeah.
This is fire,
That little
Chad.
jaw
We need
tender.
fights
Ooh,
like
that
this.
little
I can
jawbone.
fuck with Bang.
Back to back.
That
Crazy.
little jawbone tender,
Oh my
baby.
God.
You said what? Yeah.
Fuck you talking about?
I can't believe that, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, don't start that dick sucking now,
Someone
A-Raw.
said give him scam likely.
Don't start that dick sucking right now because you was just saying he was looking good.
We'll see, chat. That was
Right
crazy.
there.
Look at this punch, bro.
Right there.
Bro,
Bitch.
The gazelle punch.
Bitch.
Bro, he
Can't
couldn't. He didn't
punch.
follow it.
You
He
up in the
couldn't get
jail.
up.
That's crazy.
Bitch.
Check
And
that
he hit
chin
him
like
in
a
the
Man,
motherfucker.
let's
boy.
get
That was a jab.
he's sitting down, bro. I feel
That's
bad.
the definition of chin checking.
That was a jab.
God damn.
18-month break, 18-month break.
That was a jab.
Antonio
Watch
Bang
this.
Williams with a knockout. 18
That
months
was a
off,
jab.
bro. Congratulations
That
to
little
Antonio.
jaw, little
That's
jaw
huge.
tight right now.
Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. We need you to sign that multi-fight deal to Branders ASAP.
You think Garcia is hurt or he's just embarrassed?
Oh, he hurt. Fuck you mean? He hurt.
I feel bad. You tell me, bro. You've been in that position.
Hold on. What you trying to say?
About
Hayden?
that.
I thought we were boys. What you
You're
mean?
my brother, man. You know, I fucked up. That was I take accountability. Oh, I feel so fucking bad. Don't beat me.
You just told that man,
Ladies and
you tell
gentlemen,
me you been in that position before.
the winner
Right.
by knockout
By
at 2
knockout.
minutes and 59 seconds of the second
That
round.
my red, that face tender. You a disgrace to the whole Mexican race. Sorry, son, bitch.
My fight about to fight.
Oh yeah, your fighter's coming up. You go walk him out.
Yeah, hold his hand, hold his fist up, man.
Hit that bitch with a jab. That
His
wasn't
nose
even a
is
power
broken,
punch. He hit that bitch with a jab, not that big little jaw losing that bitch.
Back to back
Knockouts, bro. This is
Short one
very
too, the
extreme,
short jab.
very extreme.
Short
What's
jab,
up,
that bitch
huh?
worked.
Yeah, that short motherfucker. That one,
That's
that's the one you won't see. That
Can I
short
get both
bitch.
fighters
Yeah.
over here? Mr. Edgar, can I get you over here? My bad. Oh shit, my bad.
There's no.
All right,
What
You
you
want to
mean?
wait? You want to wait a second?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
all
want to
right.
wait. Mouth
The
open.
knockout
Yeah,
punch.
scoot over a
me.
little bit. I don't want y'all niggas touching me. Yeah. All right,
Hold on,
you
let me-
good, bro? Come on. All right, both of y'all just had a great fight. That was a good ass fight. That shit was action packed, man. You did your thing. How you feeling right now, bro?
Drunk.
I mean, with a good punch, but that's boxing, you know.
Yeah, it is.
I don't
That
make
mouth.
excuses, but
Yeah, he's fucking.
this is not my weight class. He had already come 4 pounds over the weight limit.
That's why
I
can't
came
open
2
it
pounds
up.
under.
Bro.
So when he got me with a good punch, man, I felt
With a
the
little
power.
bit of shame.
He came with this.
Okay. So yeah, you caught him.
Not
You caught
my
him with a
weight
good little
class.
shot, man. How you feel right now?
I feel amazing, man. This is not even my weight class. I fight at 135, so
Damn,
he really bigger than me for sure.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
He
even my weight
fighting
class.
my
I'm
side.
135. I ain't been in the
Shit,
ring in
you
2
better
years,
put that
but I want to
thing-
thank
put
Brand
that thing in
Risk,
jail. They can't throw
Take
punches
Over
in the
Promotions. I want to thank God. I did this for y'all, man. I did this for y'all.
God bless us.
I saw you Kodak bopping.
Great coach.
I saw you Kodak bopping over there after you had that kill shot, bro. So I know you feeling it. Are we gonna be able to see you again in another fight?
Hell yeah, for sure. If y'all want to see me again or not?
Yes.
All right. For sure. Let's do it.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Let's do it.
We need you.
Let's
do it.
You got anybody you got your eyes on, or you?
Yeah. Anybody Bird can't connect.
I want to fight Charles White, man.
You want to fight who?
He said it. I don't think you want none of Unc, man.
I don't want none of Unc, man. I love Unc, man. I don't want none of Unc.
All right, man. Congratulations, bro. You did your
Jordan,
motherfucking
everyone
thing, bro. We
needs to
will
walk
be
that
seeing
way.
you
That
soon,
nigga
dog.
big 135.
Yes, sir. Good job, coach.
Man, shit, that's a big 135.
CEO.
That's how you do it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, bro.
All right, I'm gonna come down and do the interviews now.
T.O., man, that's T.O.'s fighter. We gotta see maybe T.O. versus Rampage fighter. Who knows? I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm going to give me some fight.
You gotta get one.
Listen,
Young
listen.
Doug just gave me a female fighter. I'm having from the next
Hey, so
one.
listen. So I got a meeting with Don King and his lawyers.
Okay.
With the possible proposal for me to take over Don King promotion.
Oh shit. Okay. So what does that mean?
I'm gonna promote fighter like the old. I'm gonna be the.
Y'all know what it is, man. You tuned into the best. This is real life, unfiltered. Hey, shout out to my guest, man. We had to take I'm sorry for cutting y'all off, man, but we had to take a break to get that out. And I'm glad we actually saw. So did y'all think? Well, how did y'all think that fight was going prior to him getting that motherfucking death blow to that jawbone?
That short jab, a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, that's the kind of jab your mama hit you with.
That unexpected one.
That's that unexpected.
Yeah, buddy, he didn't see that one coming.
That's your motherfucking mama jab. My name is Dawgface Calderon. Welcome to Unleashed Unfiltered. I have my man, the Gratiot boss in the building. Big Eastside is in the building. F.O.E. Shawn The Don is in the building. Hey, listen. This show is titled BMF and their impact on Black culture. So we're just going to jump right into it. But while we're doing this broadcast, I want y'all to know that when Adam comes on for the Jason fight, we're going to pause the show and go live to that. So just so we're on the same page, because we need to see that. I don't want y'all to have to go nowhere. When there's anything good going on with that fight, with that boxing match, we're going to show y'all just exactly what it is. So y'all don't miss nothing. I don't want y'all to miss nothing when it comes to this fight, right? So the next fight to come on, I'm gonna show y'all what it is. I don't want y'all to miss nothing. You know how the game go. I wouldn't do y'all like that. Gratiot boss, what's the word with you, bro?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
How you feel?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
Been a long time since I saw you, brother. You ain't came to holler at me. You ain't came over to the east side of things. You ain't pulled up on me since Polo, took his hiatus.
Oh, Polo doing all right, man.
Okay, I'm glad.
He just lost his mama. God bless the dead, man. Rest in peace, Miss Jones.
Yeah. I fuck with Polo. Shawn The Don is in the motherfucking building, brother. So listen. So I'm gonna tell you the truth about this, because I'm a truth teller when it comes to, if a good idea crosses my desk, I always give credit where credit is due. So I got a phone call a couple of days ago from Gratiot boss, and he said, "Dawgface, we need to have a conversation about just the attitudes that Black women specifically have towards the dating scene, towards Black men, the expectations they have in relationships and outside of relationships, and how they hold they have a standard, or they have expectations of what a man is supposed to do. That is crazy, because Gratiot boss words, not mine, that these bitches be expecting the motherfucker to move sun, moon, and the stars for them, and they don't even necessarily qualify. So as we was having this conversation, we went to because we all kind of like OGs, right? So we can all remember a time where it was a different dynamic between Black men and Black women in the hood, and you didn't have women automatically requiring a man to spend money on them. And that's not to say that that we didn't have our fair share of Black women who were moving and shaking, but it was like a caliber of female who had that expectation. She was like a boss bitch. It wasn't just no average, regular, ordinary bitch demanding that of a man. So BMF came up, and Gratiot boss called Shawn The Don. He's like, man, everything that we see going on right now, as it specifically relates to the dynamic between Black men and Black women, not even the street shit, not even street culture, but just ordinary day-to-day life, right? You have bitches who work in Chrysler Ford and GM who will run across a motherfucker. And if a motherfucker ain't spending the bag on them, they'll act like a nigga ain't no good nigga. If a nigga ain't rich, if a nigga ain't really a good nigga, don't stand a chance nowadays. A nigga got to be popping it, or a nigga got to be ready to go broke, pay a bitch, or a bitch ain't gonna give him no motherfucking attention. So that's when the whole BMF conversation came into play. So I'm gonna let Gratiot boss, because people are like, well, what the fuck does BMF got to do with this, and how did BMF really affect black culture, right?
You want me? You want?
Yes,
how
sir.
You want to?
Yes, sir. Come on with it.
Well, I done heard mixed stories on it too. Some women say, well, my granddaddy paid all the bills and my grandma didn't have to work. Well, guess what? Back in them times, shit was cheaper. He probably could have held down the household and came home and gave her all of the money, because shit, you can buy a brand new Cadillac back in the day for $3,000. You can't do that now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
the cost of living, inflation.
The cost of living was different, man.
Yeah, so if you live in, and I'm gonna let you chime in, Sean, but if you lived in the hood right now, I mean, the cost of living is so high, goods and services are so high that you just said 30, 40, 50 years ago, all it took was one income to live a decent life.
Yeah, that was it.
Existence, right?
That was it.
Nowadays, with the economy being what it is, and with the cost of living being as high as it is now, it takes a household where you have two people in a relationship working, right? It takes two to produce the type of lifestyle that it took 30, 40, 50 years ago, right? In my mind, I grew up like that. My mama and my daddy both worked when they was together, and it wasn't no thing. My mama wasn't looking at my daddy like he was, like, because she had to work, that he was a no good nigga, or he wasn't like that, right? Because they understood that two incomes is better than one, and anything they wanted, they can get it faster, and the dollar will last longer if both of them work together, because it was a team. Nowadays, when it comes to this shit, ain't no team. A bitch expect a nigga to cash out and to pay 100% of the bills, and a nigga really ain't getting nothing for the 100% of the bills he's spending. These bitches can't suck a dick, can't cook, can't clean, don't iron, want to run the street, right? All you got to look at what the bitch Ari doing. Money bag, yo, bitch. All you got to do is look at that. That is the ultimate example of the kind of attitude that a lot of black women have now. Shawn The Don, what do you say about dynamic between black men and black women right now? And what do you say, how does BMF and how does what BMF did during their reign, how does that impact the black community or black culture?
Man, it's got its positives and its negatives, man, because back in the day, Rob Bass said it take two to make things go right, So, when you think about the BMF era, the way the money was flowing, they get into it throwing money, everybody just go, find a pole to grab on to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, some of the niggas kind of ran to a pole, in my opinion, some of the niggas started acting like bitches,
That's funny.
It's like, everybody became a fan,
Hold on. That was some funny shit out there. Because a lot of these niggas are some shack chasing ass niggas too. That was his point. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you, brother. Go ahead.
No, you cool, Dawgface, man. It's just like, men, in my opinion, men gotta be men. See, even though the women ran to that pole because they was throwing so much money, you still gotta be a man and make sure that woman understand and respect you as a man. And I'm not about to do all of that if, like you said, you can't even suck a dick or clean, cook, you can't do nothing. What makes you so special that I have to go out here, risk my life on a day-to-day basis? You want me to live like BMF, or you want me? That ain't for everybody. You see what I'm saying? So what the effect that they really had? They destroyed the black families because everybody think that they can sell drugs, and somebody got to go to school. Somebody got to be the plumber. Somebody got to be the electrician. Everybody can't sell dope and throw money in the club.
Right. I got you.
So there's so many different points from it. I respect everything that, saying, if that's the road you walk down on, you know what I mean? I can't get mad at that. But for me, I'm not risking my life on a day-to-day basis to throw it to no motherfucking broad on no pole, bro. I don't care nothing about it. Shit, hey, my wife will shake her ass for me. I'll throw the money on her.
Okay, so but listen though, right? So you are from a generation that is not this generation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how we got to where we are now, right? We had a conversation about the impact that BMF had on the culture. And
Mm-hmm.
prior, motherfuckers from coast to coast, niggas in the hood, nigga, we talking about street niggas, we talking about black people, talking about black
Mm-hmm.
culture, right? Motherfuckers been going to strip clubs forever.
For sure.
Motherfuckers been spending forever.
For sure.
To a lesser or greater extent, to a higher or lower degree. Motherfuckers been spending and dropping bread and cashing females out. That's nothing new. This generation is not responsible for that, just as it specifically relates to that. But the scale and magnitude of what BMF did, right, with the whole blowing money fast era, with just by being around motherfuckers who get money or who got money, you're able to benefit from it, even if you're not adding anything to it. When you look at the impact of BMF on the city of Atlanta, let's use Atlanta, because Atlanta would probably be a prototype. I think Atlanta was a prototype in terms of, that really exemplified the impact and effect of BMF, because Atlanta was their backyard. Atlanta was their playground. BMF, Big Meech hit the city of Atlanta like a storm. And when he really got his feet planted, they turned the city of Atlanta upside down. They changed the whole landscape of the city of Atlanta based on how he was playing it. And it all started with, we ain't talking about the dope game. None of this conversation is about drugs at all, period. This conversation is about how the BMF movement, it impacted the strip clubs first and the nightlife of Atlanta. Not just the strip clubs, but clubs, period. Because everywhere they went, whether it was a strip club or regular club, they was making it rain.
Making it rain.
All the bottles. They was balling on the highest level of balling that you could get from a hood motherfucker, right? So the strip club is really, 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 really where they just went crazy at. And they were rewarding strippers primarily. They were rewarding the strippers. So the strippers didn't even have to earn shit. The strippers were rewarded simply by being in the presence of BMF.
Absolutely.
And you had, I can remember, I can remember reading the stories. I can remember reading the Vibe, the Double XL, Source Magazine. BMF was all over all those hip hop periodicals. We know we get our game. I was in the penitentiary.
Yeah.
So we knew, even though before I even went to prison, I used to go to the Freaknik. This is back in 88, 89, 90.
Yeah, 89, yeah.
But even then, the Freaknik era of Atlanta is different than the BMF era of Atlanta. Not the same. The Freaknik was like an open-ended, free-for-all type black carnival, like let your hair, let everything hang out type situation. What BMF did, it was well beyond what anybody had ever imagined. And Freaknik was like you didn't have to be a baller to go down there and enjoy the company of whoever. Right? All you had to do is show up and it was going down. It was an open air festival type situation. What BMF did was BMF established balling on the highest level.
Yes, indeed.
The likes of which a motherfucker ain't never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as a stripper, you would benefit just by being around. And I heard stories about when the strippers in Atlanta. First of all, I think that the BMF era it was so strong. It was spending so much money that women strippers from New York to California started to come to Atlanta just to dance in clubs that BMF was known to frequent. So BMF, it didn't just affect Atlanta. BMF affected the whole country because you had it was important strippers from Philly, DC, Baltimore, New York, Detroit. I can remember Detroit females was going down there, they was driving down there just to dance one night over the weekend. So it wasn't just about how it affected Atlanta. We said that BMF impacted the entire black culture.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy? You said something real too, right? You know what I mean? Because not only did the strippers leave New York, Detroit, St. Louis, you had single mothers who ain't never touched a pole before. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, I look good. I'm finna head to Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? So you just not only had the ones that was already doing their thing in Chocolate City, All Stars, you have single mothers that never touched a pole, allegedly, in their life shooting Atlanta to dance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I don't see shit. When it comes to the story of Atlanta, right? I think that there's a lot of incomplete. There's a lot of stories that are being told that are not necessarily complete. And I think the impact of BMF and the impact of Detroit on the city of Atlanta is understated. They talk about BMF because that was obvious. It was so much money flowing. It was so strong. It was such a behemoth in terms of being an organization, not even going to do no drugs. But their presence was so strong and so powerful that at the height of BMF, it wasn't even safe for you to be somebody who had an issue or a problem with BMF, especially not in Atlanta. Right?
Absolutely not.
You could have more of a disagreement in Detroit about all things BMF than you could in Atlanta. You can get away because Detroit is the home of hustlers. So BMF wasn't the only game in town in the city of Detroit. But you could have said something slick about BMF in Detroit and got away with it faster than you would have got away with it in Atlanta, because Atlanta, and I'm not saying that everybody was in love with BMF, but Atlanta was BMF's stronghold. And we just said BMF was throwing so much money, and they were providing such an open air forum to get money that you had strippers as far as LA coming to Atlanta to dance.
Yeah,
we ain't never seen no shit like that. Atlanta was like a black hole. It sucked everybody from across the country.
Everybody. But you know, on top of that, right, there's the piggyback. Big Me said that you will never see another crew like this again. You know what I mean? And truthfully, the brother knew what he was talking about, because we ain't seen that shit again. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, people try to do it. You see what I'm saying? But see, that's where I say motherfuckers got to stay in their place. Because, you got regular old Joes that go to work, you know what I'm saying, for a living, trying to throw money like Big Meech. No, you need to stay you need to stay in your place, because he said it out his own mouth. It'll never be a crew like this. He said we ain't falling out over nothing. And that impact on Atlanta, man, it's just like if you, like you said, you can say something about BMF in Detroit, because, for one, this the start, this the beginning here. You get what I'm saying? But when he went to Atlanta, he really put them niggas on. For real, I ain't gonna say the whole Atlanta, but that impact, man, that impact was just tremendous. You can't question that. It's unfathomable.
Got you. We talked about how the allure of just being around BMF was so strong that you had strippers. And Atlanta was already a destination, Freaknik and beyond. It wasn't just Freaknik. Atlanta was already a destination, but it wasn't a destination like that. It wasn't ground zero for ballers and players and money getting motherfuckers. It was not ground zero before BMF went there. It was a playground. They had all the strip clubs going, but it wasn't a playground that had the magnetism to pull in some of the biggest street figures in the history of the game during that particular point in time. They brought them in. It wasn't just dancers. They turned Atlanta into a playground for athletes, for stars, and everything. You feel Atlanta wasn't then like it is right now. It wasn't like ground zero for black entertainment like it is now, right?
Yeah.
So Gratiot Boss is back in the building. Boss, we talked about how when BMF was in full effect, you had dancers, you had dancers from across the country leaving where they danced at in whatever cities they were in, from LA to New York, just to go to Atlanta, just to be around the BMF experience. Do you know how powerful of a movement? You know how much money had to be flowing Do you know? Because the stories would reach it. The stories of what BMF was doing was reaching Minnesota, Wisconsin, Houston, LA, New York, Miami, Baltimore, DC, Philly, the Carolinas. You had dancers. You had women who, like your brother said, Sean said, you had chicks who wasn't even dancers.
It was like the Underground Railroad.
Yeah, they went to Atlanta to dance for the first time because they knew that money was flowing like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hey man, I'm telling you, I seen it firsthand. Like you said, Atlanta was always, was a destination because when you go back, like Detroit, we big on music here. Hitsville, USA. So a lot of guys, back in the mid '80s, early '90s, everybody, it was easier to go to Atlanta to get on with the music scene, or at least that's what everybody thought. It either was go from leave Detroit to go to New York, or go to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, to try to get on with the music thing. So, like you said, Dawgface, a lot of player partners had already started migrating to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying, and that's where that What Up Doe, the D-Boy shit come from, all that shit come from. You know what I'm saying, because originally the D-Boy shit is some Detroit shit.
It certainly is. Gratiot Boss, what you say on that?
Yeah, I definitely feel like it was the Underground Railroad, man. Everybody was going down there, shit, trying to get a taste of it, man. Get a taste of that money.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, let's talk about so we know what the money would do. I mean, long before BMF ever existed, if you a hood nigga, even if you wasn't touching no paper like that, you had the opportunity to see somebody else touching paper, and you also had the opportunity to see what the effect.
Yeah.
Because I know guys who was like dorkiest, lamest niggas in the world. And they wasn't really, we know that money is an automatic magnetism, especially in the hood, because you have so few people who have it, that the ones who do have it, they stand out like sore thumbs. So, so motherfuckers been coming off their bread for a long time, but never to the degree of just BMF. In the reign of BMF, it changed the social dynamic of everything Atlanta, but it also had an impact on the urban environment across the country because BMF turned Atlanta into a big ass fucking black hole, and it sucked all things blackness into it. Athletes, regular hood niggas, just whatever, dancers, regular people, just whatever, right? It turned it into the black metropolis, right? But it also had, it also was the start of what we call "it ain't tricking if you got it." That it's a bar. That statement, I think Lil Wayne made that bar more famous than any other hip hop artist. It ain't tricking if you got it. Because before then, there was like a line between paying a bitch for her time and attention and just fucking off with a bitch. It went from bitches just benefiting from being around a motherfucker who making money to females expecting you to pay them to be around or to be in your company. That is BMF is the beginning of "it ain't tricking if you got it." That whole statement, right? And I always said to myself, "It ain't tricking if you got it." Well, in the nature of the whole pimp hoe business, tricking is a term that comes from pimping, right?
Yes, it does.
Trick is a mark, a lame, somebody that a bitch who sell pussy has identified as a motherfucker who's willing to pay for her time and attention, right? So when motherfuckers say tricking absent any real knowledge of where that word come from. The word tricking come from pimping and hoeing and pandering.
Yeah.
If you tricking on a bitch, that means you paying for a bitch's time. And to a player, a boss player, that was a no-no. But the boss players had to break. They had to break with that tradition. Just the regular. I ain't saying the niggas who really pee, but I'm saying the regular rank and file nigga, you just being who you are, you just having some money, you just having a chain or a car, that shit wasn't it. Bitches wasn't trying to hear that shit.
You know, the reality of that is though, we're in the time right now where motherfucker, you really can't trust these motherfuckers no way. So a motherfucker rather just pay a bitch for a time and, let that bitch go on about her business. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, man, you go to sleep with some of these motherfuckers. If you don't get to know them, you wake up dead with motherfuckers standing over you with a pistol in your face. So it's easy to just pay a bitch to leave. You feel me? And you know, I hate to say it, but like you said, the boss players had to, you know what I'm saying, we came to a realization, man, because there ain't no more loyalty out here, man. It's a few that you can find, but it's like you like grasping for straws type shit, you know? So most of the guys that I know, you know what I'm saying, they'd rather just, they got it, they'd rather just pay a bitch for a time and let it go on so they can have their peace at the end of the night.
But that's tricking, bro. Hey, listen. Listen.
Yeah.
I had to tell you this, bro. Listen. So, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm assuming you do.
Yeah.
That is the cornerstone principle of tricking.
Yes,
John.
sir.
It is.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
want to marry you, bitch. I just want to enjoy your company, and I want you to get the fuck on. That is the definition of tricking, paying a bitch for a time. So when did it switch to where it was just cool amongst regular niggas to just pay a bitch for some pussy versus just trying to use your game to game down a bitch? When did that switch? That switched during the whole BMF era.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna throw this money at you. I don't give a fuck. Here go the money, bitch. Here go the give me the pussy and go on about your business. I don't want you to be my girl. I want to enjoy you for however long I can enjoy you, and then you go about your business. So,
everybody happy.
Is it a coincidence that the whole "it ain't tricking if you got it" movement started basically at the beginning of the crack era? Because motherfuckers who sold heroin prior to the crack era, they was boss players, and you had a older contingency of niggas. So you ain't have young niggas selling heroin like you had young niggas on YBI and MacTown 2020 Brew Crew and you had 50 strong, 100 strong. You had motherfuckers.
Rest in peace to Butch Jones too, man.
You had motherfuckers pushing blow, but them was young niggas, the niggas who really controlled the heroin game.
Yeah.
Up until the mid 1980s, there were older gentlemen who was doing that. Crack era allowed young guys without no real guidance or leadership to come in and get dope money. So my point is that when the whole crack era took over, simultaneously, that's when the whole mind state, because them young niggas was blowing money so fast, they ain't had no game, bro. This is before Big Meech. Yeah. So we can bring Big Meech, because Big Meech is like the ultimate exemplification of it. Yeah. But prior to Big Meech then becoming rich, I can remember in 85, 86 selling crack. And then the community was so fucked up, and then when crack really took hold, by the time 88, 89 hit, Gratiot Boss, and Shawn, you know this, by the time 88, 89 hit, when crack was in full effect, young niggas was having so much money, young niggas didn't give a fuck about spending that shit. That was the same time that
it was the hustler mentality.
Yeah, that was the same time that BMF was forming. So BMF was just a ultimate exemplification of the crack era. The crack era, and it ain't tricking if you got it, that shit happened simultaneously, bro. So I don't know if I want to blame BMF for it, but I can say that BMF had a cultural impact because never before in the history of this country, not even the Nicky Barnes, not even the drug kingpins of New York, not even we ain't never seen no niggas just give away money to a bitch like that for nothing. Yeah. And that shit has such a big impact on the culture that even after BMF failed, they had so much influence that even the drug dealers, bro, let's keep it gangster, bro. When I came home from prison, in 2009. When I came home from prison, BMF had failed already, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. But the niggas in the game, they had attitudes like BMF. My nigga, I know motherfuckers who used to go, niggas in Detroit who used to go OT, and they would be OT for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Y'all know I ain't lying. Mm-hmm. They would come, listen, bro, the Sting, Starving Marvins, Erotic City, you had niggas from east to west side would go OT, risk their life, sell dope, risk their freedom, and come back to Detroit, and they would schedule stripper parties where you would have the east side versus the west side, and you would have all the niggas who was getting money on the east side and all the niggas who was getting money on the west side. They would meet at Erotic City, the Sting, Starving Marvin's, not Black Orchard, but Crazy Horse.
Yeah, the Crazy Horse on Michigan, yeah.
Bro, they would be in that bitch. Listen. The bottle of champagne costs $69 around the corner, right?
Yeah.
They was in that bitch buying. Listen, niggas wasn't even buying no. Listen, niggas wasn't even buying Don P, but Don P though it was Mo, Cristal, all that shit, Jay-Z shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas in that bitch paying $600-700 for one bottle of champagne, and the strip clubs would stock about 100 bottles on average. Every bottle would be gone.
Yeah.
Every bottle, all the ones would be gone.
Sound about right.
Niggas never be throwing $40,000-50,000 each. You have 4-5 crews in there throwing $40,000-50,000 a piece just to prove to the other niggas it wasn't even about the bitches.
Yeah.
That's what BMF did. BMF made it to where it wasn't even about the bitches. We're trying to show you that we like Big Meech. We like Southwest T. That's how strong that shit was. You had niggas who wasn't even getting no money like that, but they were just trying to prove to a motherfucker. Bro, that's why Detroit, and that's why so many other cities across this country have so much love and admiration for BMF, because they was just throwing that shit. And you had niggas who wasn't even laying like that. Throwing
big facts. Throwing that shit, yeah.
That is the impact. That's one of the impacts of BMF. You had niggas who was risking their life. Say I'm lying.
Man, you ain't told not one lie. You ain't told not one lie. And I swear to God, that's what I done seen it firsthand. Motherfuckers go OT 2-3 weeks, or sometimes stay out there for a couple months, come right back and just go to the club, hit the Crazy Horse up, or back in the day, All Stars, and go on that motherfucker and go crazy. Just go on that motherfucker go crazy, be like you couldn't even see the motherfucking flow.
Now listen, if you notice Gratiot boss ain't saying nothing, I want you to notice that he ain't saying nothing. Because I want you to notice why he ain't saying nothing.
Because he was throwing that money too. Yes, he was throwing that money too.
It's all peep how quiet this nigga got.
Yeah.
Hey, son, listen. While me and you was in the penitentiary, guess what this nigga, son? So listen, I want to call to your attention that when I was saying, I'm telling this part of the story, you agreeing with me? This nigga down there ain't said shit.
He ain't said shit.
Hey, I wish I had some of that money back, man.
The first time I seen him was at Erotic City, and he came that bitch. They were like, Gratiot boss in the building, and every bitch in the club went over there, and I didn't even know who this nigga was. Know what I'm saying? Every bitches would get up from bitches would cut dancing short.
They ain't get off your lap and go get on his.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you what God love. I'm not lying to you. When he would come in the club at Erotic City had the best food in the city, by the way. That's just right.
Yeah, off top.
When he would come in the building, bitches would leave other niggas' booths who was laying like that. They would leave. He didn't even have a booth yet. They would clear a booth out for him, and the bitches would be waiting at a booth. He ain't even got there yet.
That's a slide dog. That's a slide dog right there.
So, cause I'm like, why you ain't saying nothing? Why you ain't saying nothing? This nigga name is C.O.D.
Like a church mouse, ain't he?
No, bro.
Hey, CJ, tell you, it ain't tricking if you got it, right?
Man, listen. Little known fact, he was C.O.D. Cash on delivery. He would come on that bitch and make that bitch go berserkers, if that's a word. I just made that shit up though, right? So say it. Why you ain't saying nothing about this particular part of the conversation? Why are you so quiet over there? Because you done bought several bitches houses and cars and Rolexes and shit. Bitches pro you, Big Meech Jr. Bitches that proed up off you. You don't get nothing to say?
I ain't got nothing to say, man.
It's almost like he at church or something, man.
Right.
No church sermon.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why, Sean. Because at first this conversation was real cute to him until he started thinking about it. Wait a minute. That was me. That was me. I was yes, you. It was you. That was you. That was you. Every parties, birthday parties, everything. Because when we was coming up, it wasn't real clever to go no strip. We went to strip club. Strip club was looked at some seedy underworld shit. It wasn't no player shit.
Yeah, it was a fantasy.
It was like some shit that niggas. You know what I'm saying? The crack era turned strip clubs into the place to be. Regular clubs wasn't even hit no more. You had to go to the strip club to eat, to do whatever, just to lounge, to hang out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was, that food. And you know what, on some other shit, not to cut you off, Dawgface, but you got to think about it too. That's when the niggas stopped dancing in the clubs, because we stopped going to the regular clubs and we started going to the strip clubs.
Yeah.
And letting the bitches dance. You know what I'm saying? So now that's why you go to the club now. Motherfuckers just standing around holding the wall up. They in the wrong club. They need to hit the strip club.
Yeah, because you ain't expected to dance in the strip club. Let's talk about just females and the expectations. So the whole expectation of how black women operate, how they view their black male counterpart, how they deal with a nigga in any given particular situation, that whole attitude, even though those times have come and gone, black women, the residual impact, the psychological impact of what was going on then, even with the young girls who was not of age, right? They were taught that whole stripper mentality by their mamas, grandmamas, and aunties. So right now in the hood, you will have a bitch who demanding of a nigga in the hood, demanding of you, and listen. A bitch ain't even saying what she got to offer. A bitch don't even if she look good, bro. I know ugly bitches telling niggas, "What you gonna do for me? Well, you gonna pay my bill? Hold on, bitch."
Man.
Bitch, you look like me with a wig on, bitch. Bitch, you look like me with a wig on. I know. So you telling me that pussy ain't free? Even ugly bitches trying to wager and barter the pussy. Hold on, bitch.
Yeah, man. You know, it's definitely like that now, man. The average Joe, that shit is over with now. You got to get a bag, baby. You gotta have a bag. They want them Birkins. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a bag, baby. Don't even hold the door open. You know what I'm saying? You hold the door open, they walk in, they don't even say thank you or nothing. Nigga, you gotta lay the rose petals down. You feel me?
Gratiot boss, you still ain't said nothing.
Hey, you gotta lay it down, man. They want you to hit the hip. Hip.
So listen, tell me. So listen. So that's so it was established doing BMF. You got to hit the hip. So what is that? So what is in the minds of guys who deal with females? Do we automatically, when you from the hood, when you approach a female, are we automatically expecting them to ask us for something just for their time, even if we ain't in a relationship? Is that the automatic now?
Say the automatic ask for something.
Yeah, are we expecting them to automatically ask for something from us, even if we ain't even got to that? It used to be a time where a bitch would wait a minute before they cut to you for some money. Nowadays, bro, as soon as you meet it, you get a bitch number, a bitch playing a little hoe game with the, I'm trying to go get my hair done.
So they trying to secure the bag.
Off rip. Listen, you can meet a bitch to, what's today? It's 9:30. You can meet a bitch at 10 o'clock, right? And before the night over with, a bitch is telling you some slick shit. That's how you play the whole ass game. Oh, my hair, I sweated my hair out. Oh, I broke a nail in the club. They throw hints out there automatically just to see if you're gonna bite, just to see if you a trick. Automatically. So now you have guys, we automatically expect a bitch to cut into us for some money. Automatically.
Yeah.
If she don't, it's cool, but we automatically expect it. And more oftentimes than not, especially when you meet a chick in a club or in nightlife or anywhere, right? Yeah. We know that they're gonna cut to us for some money before they even ask us for our name for real. A bitch know a nigga is his Instagram name. Bitches don't even know your real name before they ask you for some money. A bitch just know your name is Killer Mike, 6 Mile Boo Boo. A bitch don't even know your name. Bitch just know your Instagram name and she already cutting into you. You say, why they gotta be bitches? Because they is? Fuck you mean? Why they gotta be bitches? Because they bitches. Fuck is you talking about? This is the bitching hour. Fuck is you talking about? They gotta be bitches. Can we talk about bitches and hoes and niggas? We ain't talking about no good God-fearing motherfucking. We talking about hoes. Because only a hoe gonna operate like that. What's your next motherfucking question? The fuck is you talking about? Women are on here supporting your channel. I'm glad. The women are supporting the channel because they understand the reality of the situation is this. What we're talking about, we're not just dissing women here. Let's make sure we clarify this. This is we're looking into why I'm COD. I should have known that. Look at her. You see that? See that?
Oh, that's right. Let it be known then. COD is.
Well, you from the east side then.
What's up? What's up, sis?
Right. Now, why you gotta bring her, bro? Get on off of here. I don't know who you is. Get on off of here with that Van Dyke ass shit. Come out here with that hard ass shit.
Got that location. Got that location, man.
Come on. Why they got the listen. Now listen, you see that right here? I'm a queen. Yes, you are, my dear sister. So this ain't no place for you. I need you to get your ass off that phone and go on down somewhere. You hear me? Look, I own my own business. Why you gotta brag about everything? I know who you is, man. You
That's what's up. Shit. Keep getting it, baby.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, no, and stay down, Nick. We don't need you back here because Detroit, this is the land of bitches and hoes. We don't need you. Stay right where you at. Don't come back here because we talking about bitches tonight. You know what it is. So when you go out, when you guys go out, right? If you still go out, right? Or when your friends or your homeboys go out, right? Is it a known fact that in order for you to talk to a female, especially a female who looks like something, is it a known fact that you gotta pay like you weigh in order to play?
Absolutely.
I don't think so. I think they pick and choose their battles.
So you think that the average black woman living on the east side, living in Detroit, period, because Detroit is our stomping ground, right? You think the average female in Detroit, especially ones who look good, you think that they are not or will not or are not on that, let me get some money out this nigga first shit?
It depends on the woman.
Boss, they gonna want something, bro.
No, it depends.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know you in your player mode. You know they gonna want something.
It depends, man. It depends on the.
Hey, listen.
You got some of them takers and some of them givers. You know.
Yeah, listen. Now, we're not saying that is, we're not saying. No, we're not saying that all black women, like all white people, didn't believe in slavery. That ain't stopped slavery from happening.
But the majority.
Yeah, in the ghetto, listen. A lot of these chicks aim for your pocket. And I'm not saying it's like a diabolical plan. You got some of them like woo woo on your ass, but now the culture that we live in, you have females who have been taught to aim for your bread first. And a lot of them are doing it without even understanding why they doing it. That's just
why they doing it. Yeah,
that's just how they wired.
That's how society is wired now. So they learn this shit from their mama, their grandmama, their mama, their aunts, their big sisters, their friends. They learning it from them. So my whole thing is that right now in the city of Detroit, bro, and the badder a bitch is, the more likely she is to cut into you for some motherfucking money or bail before you even get to know her. All that courting shit out. So females will say, well, guys don't even court us no more. We ain't got to. Because, bitch, we know what you want. You want this money. So why go through all that courting and all that other bullshit, bitch? What's happening with that pussy?
Hey, now that's tricky, face.
I ain't say it wasn't. I'm just saying, listen, it has gotten to the point now where, bitch, what's up with that pussy? Because, bitch, we ain't got to play these games. We ain't got to play these games. We didn't get to the point now where it is what it is. We didn't get to that point.
What they say when we gonna get to the good part?
Yeah. So right now, I mean, like you just said earlier, and I've been listening. You just said it didn't get to the point now where a guy's willing to pay for a female time because I don't want you. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I got shit on
cut the chase.
Let's just cut the chase. Let's just get to the good part.
Sometimes it's easier because you can't. At the end of the day, you got to make a living. Some of them so clingy, man. You just want to go, here you go, and then I'll see you. I'll catch up with you next time. You get what I'm saying? Because they'll hold you back sometime, man. Why you doing this? Why you doing what? No.
And it's coast to coast too, because wherever you go to Atlanta, you go to Miami, you go to Houston, you go to New York, Philly, it's all the same thing. Because this is what's going on in the culture. And we talked about how the whole BMF legacy, how it infected black culture. It infected what black women expected from black men. And that's not to say that black women doesn't require anything from men. I didn't say what they require. I say what they expected. What a bitch expects from a nigga.
They expectations.
Their expectations as high as a motherfucker, especially when you consider what it is they have to offer in return.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely for the dating pool. Definitely fucked up. It's definitely fucked.
Did you say dating pool?
Yeah, the dating pool.
Dating pool.
Ain't no dating pool. It's over.
Ain't no
dating pool.
Yeah, it ain't no dating pool.
Dating pool in the hood?
It's over.
Ain't no motherfucking dating pool. This shit's about fuck. Period. Let's cut the chase. We cut the chase. So let me ask you guys a question.
It's about what Janet Jackson said. What have you done for me lately?
Huh.
Yeah, but that's Janet though. These bitches is Aunt Esther. That's Janet though. That's J to the J. J to the J could do that. But you got bitches who ain't known nothing, but still possess the attitude that you have to give something in order to even be in a company. A bitch listen, bro. You meet a bitch right now at a strip club or regular club. I ain't talking about no strippers. We ain't talking about what strippers expect because that's a place of business. So of course they're gonna want to be compensated for their time. We talking about the stripper mentality has spilled out of strip clubs and has gotten into the mind of females who not even strippers, bro.
Yeah.
We used to strippers, hitting your pocket and trying to hit you for that bread. We used to that. But now,
that's what they have for.
You got regular chicks who have stripper mentalities nowadays, bro.
And then they got the new thing now. Hey, I'm me and my girls down here at the club. Why don't you pull up?
That's a trick.
Yeah, that's the trick. That's the trick to pay the bill.
That's a trick, bitch.
Yeah, that's that new one. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
listen.
that new one.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Did you hear what he just said? Listen, that ain't nothing even new.
Yeah.
They've been, what's this, 2026?
How long they been doing it?
Bro, they've been doing that shit. Gratiot, boss, I met you probably about in 2010, 11, probably.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When we was going to Raleigh, for a fact, it was like 13, 14 for a fact. I had already rented to you, but when we really got cool, it was like 13, 14 when I was managing Red Zone Tay. So
Yeah.
Bro, listen. They've been doing that shit since call you to the club as a thing.
Yeah, that's the bullshit.
That is, I'm gonna say, bro, that was Waterfalls. I'm gonna say Waterfalls. I'm gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
Call you to the club. This how I'm gonna tell you what. I take that back. I'm gonna say that was like 2000. I'm gonna say 2012, right? Because I can remember when Club Fridays, when Club Friday on Evergreen and 696 between 2 miles.
Yeah.
When Gary Chandler and A1 was out there, Gary Chandler was DJing, A1 was the host. That's the first time bitches will call you to the club for no other purpose but to have you pay the bill for her and her homegirls. And a bitch ain't trying to fuck. Now, bitch, hold on now, bitch. I'll tell you this right here, bitch.
Yeah.
Bro.
Or call you to the crib and they got a stripper pole in the middle of the living room.
Now, that's a dangerous bitch who got that in their living room.
Yeah.
No,
that call you to the club and everybody get to looking at their phone when the bill comes. Yeah, that's the finesse. Finesse 2 times.
A bitch will call a nigga to the club. That's a whole. So listen, you tell me what a bitch got to think about you to be out with her homegirls and call you. Where you at? Right? Oh, nigga, I'm on the block. Oh, you ain't coming up here, right? And they had trick a nigga into thinking he finna get. Oh, where you at? A nigga only saying where you at because he thinking, okay, bitch, when you at 1:30, 1:45, bitch, meet me at the room or something. But no, if you even want the possibility of meeting me at 145, 230, you better come up here and pay this bill. That was an expectation. Tell me I'm lying.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. That was the finesse.
Yeah.
That's
what was the conversation before they called you? Y'all had this nigga pick up this bill.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, listen, bro. I think it was certain bitches who flag girls who already knew their homegirls had niggas who was on that tip.
Yeah, for sure.
They would just pick a nigga. Know what I'm saying? They would take turns. If we here one day, then you do it. Then the next day you had your nigga do it, and all these hoes got 4, 5 niggas trying to fuck. So these bitches ain't paid for nothing.
They called the lamest nigga in the phone.
Hold on, brother. Say it again.
Yep. They called the lamest nigga in the phone.
Do you know who they called? Watch this.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did?
They call the biggest, bro. So listen, if they call the biggest dummy in their phone to come to the club and pay for not just day tab, but their homegirls. I know niggas who pull up to the club, tab $2,000, $1,500, $1,200, $800. Yeah. Minimum to tab $800. Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum. So if they call them the lamest nigga in their phone, the nigga say, hey dog, did you see that bitch made this? Say, hey dog, did you see that bitch made this nigga pay a $3,000?
Dang.
On a house that was
a $300 voucher.
No comment. That was a finesse. That was
the finesse.
What a $300 voucher.
Yeah,
that was a finesse. That was finesse. It paid $3,000 a month. Oh yeah, but see that. And so listen, it didn't make it no better when the pandemic hit, because listen, BMF was all about the hustle. You got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. We blowing this shit. You a broke ass nigga. That ain't tricking if you got it. But the whole nature of tricking is you have to have it.
Yeah.
That's the whole. What the fuck you mean? It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. You have to have it in order to trick, because you have to have money in order to pay for a bitch's time in that ass.
Yeah.
So that's an oxymoron. It ain't tricking if you got it. No, nigga, you have to have it in order to trick on a bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah. And it ain't tricking if you got it. We talked about how it came from niggas who was getting money, but it came from niggas who was getting money who didn't have the game to knock a bad bitch with a mouthpiece. So they used their money and they hid behind their money to get the bitch they always wanted, but they never could get. And nowhere was that shit more pronounced than when the pandemic hit.
Yeah, the pandemic was a motherfucker.
That fucked a lot of shit up right there, boy. That shit was almost like the BMF wave.
Because people still brainwashed to this day.
Listen, is BMF fucked the black community up? And then the pandemic, listen, bro, I know niggas who was working at Chrysler and Ford and GM, or working at Yang Fang or Magna Seats. Right? I know niggas who quit their job once they hit a few pandemic licks. They went up. I know niggas quit. When niggas went up 200,000. Nigga, you finna make niggas quit their job when they was making $25, $30 an hour.
Yeah, I see it.
They hit the pandemic lick. Niggas went up 200,000. I ain't getting up to go to work. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Right. I ain't going to work. Listen, my nigga, I'm gonna tell you a real story. I know somebody who in 2020 21. They went up $700,000, 700 cash. I'm over their house. They got it. They got it. They got 700 cash, and that was on top of the fact they had the big, or the 560. They had the Vet. They had Jaguar. You know, because the pandemic bitches love Jag. They baby mama had the Jaguar, little SUV. The S Type, was that the S Type?
Yeah.
What is it? What's that Jaguar SUV? What is it called? F Type? Was it the F Type?
F.
Yeah, the F Type. Yeah,
it's the F.
Yeah, the F. Yeah.
Listen, these niggas during the pandemic, the lamest niggas in the world was getting money. These niggas didn't go make it right with their baby mama or with their wives. They ain't go buy no houses, no buildings, no commercial property, no investments, no nothing. These niggas were the niggas who never had nothing, and so therefore they could never get the attention or command the attention or keep the attention of a bitch. They use that money like a weapon. And the lamest niggas in the world, these niggas didn't go get no nurses from DeVry and what's the other nursing school? Everett.
I can't think of it right now. Yeah, I'm
These niggas didn't go to Everett and get a bitch who was going to LPN school. These bitches didn't go. These niggas didn't go get no bitch who was going to nursing school. You know where they went? These niggas went to the strip club.
Went to the strip club.
And they pulled the bitch out of there they always loved. But they never could get the bitch because they ain't had no breed like that. And the bitch never paid no attention. These pandemic niggas went to the strip clubs. Bro, I seen stumped down diabolical hoes who was sucking dick in the back of the...
True story.
These bitches got salons. These bitches was driving F-types, Range Rover. See, you know they drive Range Rover. No, I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. Every bitch in Detroit who looked like anything, who was a stripper, bitches had Jaguars, Range Rovers, and what else was them hoes driving? They had Jags, Chargers.
Yeah, they driving the shit the niggas driving.
Yeah.
Every bitch, right? Every bitch. And then when that pandemic money dried up,
Slingshots.
Yes, they did. Said
bitches. I got tired of seeing them goddamn slingshots.
Bitches in Cancun. Listen. Detroit niggas invented Miami in November. That was Detroit niggas who invented that. It was a thing called Miami in November. No, Miami November. Well, all niggas was killing them. Pandemic era niggas was going to. It was so many niggas in Miami in November, bro. Before Thanksgiving, it was the first weekend of November. It was Miami in November. That was the Detroit holiday, bro.
Yeah.
They went from there to Houston, and then flying the bitch out. A bitch ain't never been on a motherfucking airplane till the pandemic hit.
For sure.
A bitch and niggas wasn't flying hoes out on Spirit and Frontier. Niggas are flying bitch out on American Airlines Delta.
Yeah. But we're getting on Spirit and getting on Delta.
During the pandemic, if you try to put a bitch on a Delta flight, a bitch will call you a broke ass nigga. She'll call you a broke hoe ass nigga. You was expected to cash out on a bitch. The pandemic, which one had the worst impact on just, was it BMF in that era or the pandemic? I'm still gonna say
I say the pandemic.
I say the pandemic.
Because hey, look, wasn't nobody cooking. Everybody was ordering food.
Crab boils.
Wasn't nobody cooking no food.
Listen,
if motherfuckers would have been doing more cooking, people probably would have still had some money.
Yeah. Big
everybody
was did what hood niggas do with money. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
Yeah, that pandemic really fucked them up.
The pandemic gave niggas with no hustle whatsoever.
Yeah.
Listen, my nigga, I'm gonna tell you God honest truth, bro. The pandemic, my nigga, I'm a Somerset shopping nigga. Everybody know that. My nigga, I got the managers and assistant managers of Saks Fifth Avenue, Neiman Marcus, Gucci, the Louis store. They had when something would come in because it was real scarce through the pandemic. Bro, during the pandemic, there was nothing in Somerset. Somerset was like a store, the Somerset reminds you of a grocery store on The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
it was nothing in that bitch.
It looked like it was going out of business.
It was like going out of business. Yeah. You had. And then the lamest niggas was able to boss up on niggas. The lamest of the lame niggas was able to, it was competing with dope. Listen, a bitch didn't want no dope boy.
Nope.
A bitch wanted a sucker ass, trick ass pandemic nigga. That's why I said tricking.
Yeah.
Can never be considered a good thing. Never.
Sure.
You can't never consider tricking no good thing. Never.
Man, some of these niggas couldn't even afford a gun. All of a sudden, during the pandemic, they getting 300 blackouts. They got the F.O.E, ARP.
The pandemic was dangerous, bro.
Yeah, listen, because everybody, the little kids had money.
Yeah.
Little kids had unemployment cards.
The pandemic. Listen, the little kids.
You ain't see nobody at the back. You ain't see nobody at the gas station begging.
They had money.
Hey, listen.
Everybody had. You ain't see nobody at the gas station.
During the pandemic, even the niggas would be standing on the side of the freeway. They wasn't there.
They wasn't. They had money.
They wasn't there. They was eating seafood boils too. Shit.
Man.
They ain't doing that shit now. Trump on their ass about that snap. The motherfuckers ain't doing that shit now. I ain't seen the seafood boil yet.
Damn.
I have a question for you guys. To the black community as a whole, the relationship between black men and black women, young and old, that shit is so toxic and so fucked up. There's so many misunderstandings. Like when I say misunderstanding, I mean standing. Not like we have a misunderstanding, we get over it. I mean, there right now, the misunderstanding between black men and black women, that shit is like systemic now. It ain't just like this shit is ingrained into the culture now. BMF, and then what happened with the whole BMF changed the mentality, and then it made regular niggas wish they had it because they saw how them hoes was responding to that bread. And then the pandemic came and put the nail in the coffin of black relationships, because you can't even have a conversation no more. You can have a job making $60,000, $70,000 a year, and the bitch tell you that ain't nothing. What? What are you talking about, bitch? Listen, a nigga could be making $50,000, $60,000 a year, and a bitch like, oh, you broke.
Yeah.
What?
Or get mad because you ain't never got no time. Or get mad because you ain't never got no time for her. He always at work, girl. Like, man trying to make a living. At least he got a medical plan that ain't through the state.
Listen, bro, a nigga who work on Chrysler right now, he don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
He don't say because a bitch can be in there with him and still talking about he ain't making no money. What, bitch? What are you talking about, bitch? You got bitches who don't have nothing. Telling niggas who have something that they ain't got enough.
Hey, it's coming back around now because the reality hitting. You know what I'm saying? That money ain't flowing no more. And they hitting everybody. That's what we was talking about, Grass Boss. We was talking about that, how they auditing everybody. They trying to get all that money back from that pandemic. You know, Trump ain't playing that shit. So that motherfuckers, that mentality of they don't need you, that shit coming around full circle. They realize that they need us and we need them now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen none of them seafood boys. So now these females, they coming back around to us. They know we the best motherfucker on this planet for their ass.
Hey, a bitch ain't boiling a hot dog now.
Man, I ain't seen it. I ain't seen
seafood boil. A bitch ain't boiling a hot dog.
For real.
A bitch, nigga, you ain't seeing seafood boil. Come on, keep it gangster.
Hey, I ain't seen one.
On Instagram, you ain't seen. They used to have seafood boil parties.
Yeah, the babies had seafood boils and everything.
They feeding the babies that bottom feed ass shit.
Yeah.
Savage.
Yeah, man. So
Man, I forgot about the pandemic, man.
Yeah, the pandemic was a motherfucker. Sean, let's talk about just the dynamic between black men and black women right now in the hood. It ain't just the hood, because this whole thing about you got to have money. So we know if you the suburbanite bitches, the jazzy hoes always was like, okay, nigga, you got to match me at least, right?
It's social media too, though.
Social media, bro. Don't say.
Yeah, it's social media too, though.
Yeah.
What about? Let's talk about social media. What is it about social media that has women convinced that a nigga gotta pay and have niggas, because it ain't just the women who convinced niggas get to pay. It's the niggas convinced that they have to pay in order to get bitch attention.
It's the other shit that they seeing that the entertainers getting and
the rappers.
The likes that they get 100 likes and 100 niggas tell them that they beautiful. They don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, it's big facts, man. So it's it ain't just it's a couple of things to me. You know what I mean?
Listen,
it's multiple. You know,
let's create the top 5 things that have led to black men and women not being on the same page in modern time, not no old school shit from welfare reform and the white man kicking the. What are the top 5 things right now that a bitch got a nigga fucked up on? Let's talk about it like that. What are the top 5 things that a bitch, you got me fucked up, bitch?
Well, number one to me, I ain't competing with no motherfucking body. You know what I mean? We didn't put ourselves in competition against each other. I'm not going to compete against myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. It's going to be what it is. You know what I mean? You can believe that shit you seeing on social media all the fuck you want. Everybody only going to post the best shit on there. You feel me? They ain't going to tell you about them bad times, you know what I'm saying, or what it took to get there. They just want you to see the shine. You feel me? They ain't telling you about, you got to trust the process. So if you ain't going to be with me in the process, I definitely don't want you there to reap the reward. So, you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to compete against me. I don't give a fuck.
What's number 2? That's a good one. Listen, we are competing against ourselves for a bitch who ain't shit. That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah,
a bitch gonna fuck anyway. A bitch gonna fuck anyway.
You got all these, they got this list, man. You can't have kids, you gotta do this, you gotta make XYZ, you gotta own a house car, you know what I'm saying? But what are you coming in the door with? But this is not for everybody. This is not for saying every female on here is the same, but a lot of the motherfuckers ain't got shit to offer. And they got this long list of shit.
Wait a minute. You just said, did you hear what he just said, Gratiot Boss? He just said. Let's talk about these bitches on their list is you can't have no kids. Bitch, what do my kids got to do with you, bitch? The fuck is you talking about? And
but they be having 2-3 kids.
And bitch, that's because they're whole selfish and they don't want you to divide your time. They want to get
that part.
That's what they want to do. So a bitch will tell you can't have no kids. They got kids.
2-3 of them, 2 different baby daddies.
And 2-3 baby daddies. A bitch got 2 kids, got 4 possible baby daddies.
Yeah.
Bitch, I 2 possible. Bitch,
but you know what be crazy? And then some of these suck ass niggas let these type of hoes take them away from their kids for being a father to their kids and go be a father to this bitch kids. You get what I'm saying? So she don't, you know what I'm saying? They take you from taking care of your responsibility, but they want you to be there for theirs. Like, nigga, is you dumb? Nigga, I can see if I'm in a relationship with a bitch, of course I'm gonna do what I gotta do over there, but you ain't gonna tell me what I can't do for mine that's over here. I don't give a fuck what. That's what we gonna separate at right there. But a lot of these niggas do it. A lot of these niggas is watching this podcast right now with a bitch, got kids before the bitch, and this bitch in his ear telling him, oh, you can't do this and that. She regulating how he father his kids outside of her, but he can't say shit to the kids that she got outside of him. And he just there putting out a dog.
And let's they wouldn't saying bitch so much because but this is not a podcast. This is a conversation that we are giving you guys access to. That's why. So somebody say, it said, why are you gonna be in a relationship with a bitch? Let's start there. So listen, hood niggas call bitches bitches. Hood niggas call women bitches, and we don't even mean no harm by it. That's just so what was happening here. You're on the inside of a conversation amongst men. So we're telling y'all how men think and how men perceive things. So you're being blessed to be present for this conversation because now you know. It says, come on, my melanated people, use your vocabulary. We is bitch, hoe, stinking ass bitch. We is using our vocabulary, but it's the truth and the truth is the truth. Hey, listen. So we talked about the current state. So a lot of things that happen between black men and black women right now, it puts us at odds with each other because from just the outward, just from up close and personal, it appears as if we don't have an understanding. We are so far removed from having an understanding with each other, black men and black women, that I don't think we know how to correct or repair all the different things that cause us to fall. It's like we're in a never-ending vicious cycle. Black men don't trust black women. Black women don't trust black men. The kids are being raised up in communities where there is no protection. Women are not being protected. And I think black people, period. We're the only race of people who don't protect our women, and we don't. Is it because we are incapable of doing it, or because we at such a crossroad with our women that even when we try to protect them, they reject the protection that we offer? Which one is it?
Man, we always behind the 8 ball, bro. That's the problem. We always behind the 8 ball. You get what I'm saying? So the way this shit designed out here, man, we gotta understand that we're not the problem. Black women ain't the problem. It's us going outside of ourselves trying to go to get somebody else's approval. Fuck their approval. We gotta be approved within our own community.
Big facts.
We going out every time I look up somebody. The moment you post something, the motherfucker get mad. If you post something and somebody don't like it, it do something to these motherfuckers' psyche, man. It's like they ready to go kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they posted their best picture or their best video or their best moment in life and don't nobody like it. These motherfuckers get suicidal, man. You know what I'm saying? So we seeking approval.
So
when you got
1-800
that self-love, you don't need validation.
Right. 1-800-GET-GAME says top 5 things to generate black love: knowledge of self, knowledge of God, effectively communicate what you stand for and what you stand for, take care of kids, be okay with being a role model. Hey, listen, that right there. If you was to tell that shit to one of these modern females, they would look at you like you crazy as a motherfucker.
No, they're gonna call them broke.
They're gonna call you.
That's conversation of a broke nigga. I hate to say it like that, but he might be a business owner, but the way they perceiving shit now, they gonna say, "Oh, that nigga broke. That nigga broke." That's what they gonna say.
I am sorry to say, but those top 5, those are the things. Listen, if we were to operate like that, get game, that would we just those those 5 things would transform the black community back into where we used to be, bro. That's never gonna happen again. Those top 5 things you name, they're never gonna happen again. You know why? Because they're not cool. Black people respond to what's cool and what other people think is cool. Did you just hear what Shawn said? Black people, we primarily respond to what other people think about us, feel about us, and how they're going to perceive what we do. What you just said is absolutely correct, but that is not the current state of black men and black women. That is not the current state of how black men and black women deal with each other. It's not. It's not. And Pedicure said that's the foundation of that's what he said was the fundamentals of life. It is. But black people, as you know, we're not operating based on no fundamentals of life. We are living, listen, black people, and I'm not even gonna say black people.
Survival mode.
We are in survival mode. One, you just said it. Number 2,
survival
mode. We are so far removed from fundamentals of life. When's the last time you had a conversation with a group of women from the hood and the conversation was about fundamental anything? The last conversation you had with chicks from the street was Ari got caught up fucking Lil Baby and was cheating on Moneybag Yo. That's the last conversation that most black men have had with their women. We ain't talking about what brings life back to our community. We ain't talking about how to correct all the shit that we do to ourselves. And I'm not blaming the white man for anything. I'm saying that the problems that we have as a people now, right? Of course there is systemic racism. Of course there's racism. Of course it's never going to, in this country and in this world, racism is going to always exist. The issues that are most pressing to us are the things that we do to ourselves. Bro, when Gratiot Boss come through with a new whip, I've seen him. He ain't worried about nobody from across 8 Mile robbing and taking shit from him. He worried about a motherfucker who looked just like him from his hood or somebody been eyeballing his pocket watching. trying to do something to him. We ain't worried about the listen. In Detroit, a black city. This ain't like Alabama. We ain't worried about no white man coming to take shit from us. Never, not one time have you ever worried about a white man shooting you. Tell me I'm lying. In Detroit. No. The police is different. When have you ever woke up and said, damn, man, these white people keep fucking with me? I'm afraid for my life. That don't happen in Detroit. It happens in other places, but it does not happen in Detroit. The only thing that niggas in Detroit scared of is the police and the niggas in the hood. That's it.
Going back to it, because we in competition with ourselves.
And we worried about
competition with ourselves. We ain't talking about how we gonna build. We talking about how we gonna destroy. Like you said, if you think about the average conversation with a female in the hood, she gonna be like, "Where the weed at? What y'all sipping on?" You know what I'm saying? You know what y'all got up? They ain't talking about nothing that's really gonna take us out the hood. I ain't heard it yet.
But I think the black race more worried about ICE fucking with the immigrants. Them motherfuckers don't even like us.
Shit, we ain't worried about that shit. Only a
lot of them
motherfucker worried about that shit.
Fucking with them. Them motherfuckers don't even like us.
Shit.
Yeah, them motherfuckers don't even
I
like
ain't worried about fucking ICE. Fuck ICE. Shit.
So listen, so Last Boy Work said the systemic racism, the reason why we in position, we in robbing each other to pay, rob each other to pay us our reparations. Hey, Last Boy Work, they ain't giving a motherfucker or another motherfucking thing. The closest you gonna get to reparations is food stamps.
That's it. And they about to change that in a minute.
They about to change that.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna get your goddamn Social Security disability in a minute. They're gonna keep raising their age up on that.
Hey, Work, the closest thing we're gonna get to that, it was Section 8 in food stamp. And they gonna cut that out on them motherfuckers. We ain't getting no reparations. These white people.
It's over for that.
Listen, and if watch this. Even if they did give, let's just say the U.S. government, the IRS right now, let's just say the IRS said, okay, you know what? We're going to send out $100,000 checks to all African Americans who file their taxes, like a stimulus thing, right? What you think the majority of them black people are going to do? The first thing they're going to do is go buy another car.
Buy another car.
That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, they're going to go to Hutch in Detroit.
They're going to get a diamond choker.
In Detroit, if the federal government was to give everybody in Detroit $100,000 in their income tax return, the first thing they're going to do is go buy a new car. Right? With their fucked up credit, interest rate high as motherfucker. They motherfucking interest rate gonna be 19.6% on they fucked up ass credit, right?
Yeah.
The second thing they're gonna do is go to Gary, Hutchins, well, they were DHing them,
Mike's, yeah.
Golden Sun.
That's Gary.
Golden Sun over there with Big Head. Shout out to Golden Sun, though.
That's the first thing they're gonna do. Niggas, listen, the white man just gave niggas some money in the pandemic. And niggas is more fucked up now than they ever been.
You know what, Dawgface, man, on some real shit, they might as well give niggas their motherfucking reparations. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna give it to them, niggas gonna give it right back. That's the fucked up part about it. They so stupid. It said in the Bible, the fool and his money is soon apart. They can give us the money, and like you said, we're gonna find some dumb shit to book. We're gonna spend it on all liabilities. We're not gonna get any assets, anything that's worth something. We're gonna buy all liabilities, all of them. They're gonna have the money back in a split second.
Hey, listen, ever since I've been knowing Gratiot Boss has had a business, a brick and mortar business, right? And he actually one of the most caring, giving. As for a street nigga, this nigga, you being around him, you're not gonna sit around him and be broke. You're gonna be able to get some money just by being around him somehow, some way, depending on your level of hustle, right?
Yeah.
How many motherfuckers have watched this month? And he ain't even old though. He ain't even old as me and you, Sean. How many motherfuckers have you seen have learned from him? How many motherfuckers did you know got some money was around him during the pandemic and niggas didn't follow his lead at all? They look at him like, oh, he got a business he go to every day. Nigga, that business allows me to live well and do well.
Yeah.
Right? Ain't nobody call him and said, man, dog, you didn't have a business since we was kids, bro. What can we, in the business that he got, but I ain't even gonna say what it is. You still got the same business?
Yeah.
The business that he got is a business that niggas need.
Absolutely.
Cause I done bust a many a bitch window, sucker stroking.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. Big dummy, see what you did?
I done bust a many a bitch window out, bitch.
Hey, boss, business good then, ain't it?
Yeah. Hey, listen, bro.
Hey, the game been good to me.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something, Sean. He should open 24 hours a day. Let me tell you why. Bro, I have been up at his shop. We sit just talking about music or whatever, right? Let me see what's the hottest days. Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Saturday morning or Friday morning. Because Thursday they go out to floods and shit and hold down there. You know what I'm saying? Saturday morning, all you saw was some of the baddest bitches in the world pull up to his shop. Everyone, a tow truck that bring that bitch up there.
Yeah.
They ain't got to with another bitch about a nigga who don't want neither one of them. Every window in that bitch bust out. And this how you look, Sean.
Hey, Faye, but he ain't tell you they wasn't paying him for it. He was tricking.
Oh no.
No, man, we need that money.
We need
that money.
There.
I'm fucking with you.
No, for real. I didn't see some bad motherfuckers come up there and like, but I'll pay for that window, bitch. What's your number, bitch? What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram at? Gratiot boss, F.O.E. Shawn The Don. Hey, listen.
What up, dope?
What can we do as men? Because I'm on a kick. I'm on this kick right now. I'm on this kick. The kick I'm on is this. The problems that we have as a people, black people. I'm on some shit like it is black men's fault. I don't give a fuck how lost, turned out, how fucked up, how brainwashed, how half-raised a female is. The condition of our communities and how it is solely the responsibility of the men, how we got here.
Facts.
And in order for us to change or to repair or to recover from all of the shit that makes us who we are today, those things can only be changed if the men amongst the community make the change. We can't keep on blaming the white man because we know what the white man about. See, the whole thing about the white man is we know what the white man is and ain't gonna do.
Yeah.
We know the white man speak with forked tongue. We know the white man don't really give a fuck about us except to use us for whatever they want to use us for. So if you know that, then how is it that you still allowing yourself to be controlled by something when you know what it is? How? And why? You can't even point at that shit no more as the reason why we fucked up.
Yeah.
You can't even point at it no more.
Because we been having money. We get money, but we just share the poor money management.
Poor money management. We can talk. Listen, we can talk about black finance. Listen, I was on the Kid L show a couple of weeks ago. And I pulled my wallet out, the same wallet I got right now. And I said I got $750,000 credit cards in this bitch.
I seen that, yeah.
I seen it.
A motherfucker told me that's debt. You broke. That ain't no real money. That ain't no. And I'm saying to myself,
that motherfucker don't know how the world works.
I'm saying to myself, so now niggas is such haters. They saying, oh, that's nothing but debt in your pocket.
Do he got it though? Do that? The motherfucker who asked for that, do they got it?
No, listen, Sean, listen.
But I just look, hey, dog, hey, hold that thought. But I just told you that the other day, motherfuckers called me, hey man, you think I don't keep money. As soon as I get it, I put it back out there like a boomerang so it can come back to me. I let it work for me. Motherfuckers think that you got money laying around. Money ain't shit if it ain't working for you.
Facts.
They gotta work for you.
Listen, a motherfucker told me, they all in the comments.
You been on that. Since I known you, dog. You been on that. You feel me? You been had several businesses ever since I first met you.
Yeah, but see, they don't know that. So motherfuckers don't know what I do, right? So motherfuckers like, oh, his girl got money. Nigga, where you get that shit from? Niggas said that shit, niggas just running with it, right?
Ben had them businesses.
So the whole thing is, motherfuckers told me, oh, you got 700, that ain't nothing but debt. And I said, listen, bro, I have $750,000 in business credit cards, bro, right? I said, I don't even want to explain this shit to motherfuckers because they so fucking stupid. But the whole thing is, listen, bro, I use my credit cards like a loan from a bank, nigga. I don't take my credit card. A nigga ain't never ever seen me at Somerset, Ball Harbor, the Galleria, North Park, Phipps, Lenox, International Mall, pull out no motherfucking credit card, bro. I don't use my credit cards to buy no clothes and shoes, nigga. I don't use my credit card to buy no motherfucking TV or no rims, nigga.
Let's cash out.
I don't do that shit. I use my credit to invest. It's a credit card. Let's say if you have a credit card with $100,000 limit on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can go and buy a TV or a watch or a pair of shoes or pants and designer shit. Or you can use that motherfucking money
to make more money.
More money. Well, it's a credit card. How can you do that? It's on credit. You can't name a credit card. Let me tell you, dumbass niggas, something. Not you two, brothers. Let me tell you, niggas who gonna listen to this either now, who listen to this now or later. If you have a credit card, bro, and you have $100,000 limit, that's the same thing as getting $100,000 loan from a bank. $100,000 loan from a bank. What you do with it, how you take that credit and use it to invest in something that's gonna make money, that's what you do with it, right? Well, ain't nothing, blah, blah, blah. My nigga, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give y'all some game. I will take a credit card, one of them. I will PayPal invoice my motherfucking self. And I will use my credit card to pay that PayPal invoice if I just get cash, right? If I want to invest in a salon, if I wanted to invest in a car wash, if I want to invest in buying houses and fixing them up, right? Let's just say, Gratiot bought something out. We got a house over here on so-and-so. We want 80 for it. I just told you I got $750,000 credit cards. I ain't gotta go take no money out of my bank account to buy that house. I will PayPal invoice, nigga. I will PayPal invoice myself. I will take 4 of my credit cards. I will PayPal invoice myself $20,000 and use 4 different credit cards to pay that invoice, and that money will be deposited into my bank account. And I will take that $80,000 and go buy that house with Gratiot Boss, right?
Yeah.
I'll take my other credit card, and if it needs to be fixed up, I will take a good 20 off of that bitch, or 30, and fix that bitch up, right?
That's right.
And I will sell that bitch for $200,000
and get your money right back.
All your money back.
Pay that credit card off.
Credits go through the roof. That money working
without using 1 penny from my actual bank account.
Yeah.
So niggas don't understand credit and how to properly use credit. So that's why niggas say, "Oh, that you got $800,000 of debt. That shit ain't no debt in my pocket, Playboy. That shit is like a loan from a bank. What I do with it, you stupid ass niggas?
They're affected. See, they're affected by that big meats, blowing money fast. You know, they just want to blow the money. See, how you get rich is using other people's money.
Hey, listen, I just said what I would do. Oh, that's debt, nigga. I had 23 houses in and around the city of Detroit: East Point, Harbor Woods, Roseville, Detroit, East and West Side. I just sold 4 houses. Swear to God, I sold 4 houses in the last 90 days. 4 houses. I bought those houses back in 2010, 11. I bought those houses for no more than $20,000 a piece. I sold 4 houses, and I made $500,000 off 4 houses. And I didn't spend $100,000 to buy the houses when I bought them in 2011 and 12. I mean 10 and 11.
That's when the market was a buyer's market. That's when you wanted to buy in. So you ain't have to pay much, and that shit was down there moving ready.
Listen. So when motherfuckers say, well, you got $750,000 of debt in your pocket, I know I'm talking to, or I know I'm reading the words from a nigga who's stupid and don't understand. No, all of a sudden credit don't mean shit. What?
Because he don't got it.
Like,
if he don't got it.
Share, comment. Motherfuckers tell me that's $750,000 of debt. What? I just told you, nigga. If Gratiot, Boss, and Shawn got a house, what you want for this bitch? This bitch is on Carlisle off 8 Miles, some motherfucking where. What you want for it? Give me 80.
$80.
I'm gonna take my Wells Fargo and take 20 off that bitch. I'm gonna take my motherfucking Discover and take 20 off that bitch. I'm gonna take my Pen Fed and take 10 off that bitch. My other Pen Fed, take 10 off that bitch. I'm gonna take. Let me see.
Hey, what I tell you, boss, about that Discovery shit. Remember I was telling you about that?
I'm gonna take my motherfucking I can take either one of these American Expresses, but I ain't gonna do that because the interest rate gonna be too high on them bitches. I will take my Navy Federal and take 20 off of that bitch. I will PayPal invoice myself and pay the PayPal invoices with my credit card. And that money would be deposited into the bank account. I would take that money at the bank account, all right? And buy that house.
Make your purchase.
I will fix that bitch up, depending on, because I ain't buying nothing super raggedy no more. That's dead.
Hell no.
I will flip that bitch and get 220 off of that bitch. I will pay my credit cards back down, and I got 100,000 to the good.
And they gonna give you an upcrease.
Hey, you know what you're talking about too. hey, Dawgface, you definitely know what you're talking about because right now this is a seller's market. So you said in the last 90 days, this is a seller's market. You got to be in it to know it. You know,
you got to be in it to know it. So when motherfuckers are talking like that, bro, I be reading that shit. Oh, that's debt in your pocket, bro. I don't even be arguing with niggas like that, bro, because I know you don't know.
Yeah.
And what the fuck would I like arguing with a nigga who don't know? I'll be all day. I just gave you niggas the game.
Yeah.
And niggas still ain't gonna catch it. Oh, you got 700. No, I don't. Because I'm not going to buy a pair of pants. Listen, you can ask any motherfucker who work at Gucci, Louis, Neiman, Saks, who know, they know Dawgface, my nigga. My receipts say Dawgface. Right? A nigga I never put no credit card on no motherfucker. I wish I would. If I don't get it on hand, I ain't buying it, nigga.
For sure.
I'm not pulling out no credit cards. That's debt right there.
Yeah, you don't want to be tied into no mortgage.
Hell no, that's niggas don't know that mortgage means it ain't nothing but a death pledge. If you look at the definition of a mortgage, mean death pledge.
Yeah.
Listen, brother, listen. I just built a house right outside of Atlanta. And total is $1.3 million total for all the upgrades and the lot, everything. I bought an extra lot next to that.
Nice.
I use credit to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I use credit to buy it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I own 23 houses. I sold 4 of them bitches, right? I got almost $500,000. It was a conventional loan. I got a conventional loan. I took all that motherfucking money and dropped that bitch down. I dropped that bitch down then in half. My motherfucking mortgage note on that motherfucker is worth 1.3. Because I got my credit is good. So, right? My motherfucking mortgage payment on that bitch right now is $3,200 a month.
Mm-hmm.
All of my houses in Detroit are rental properties. There's somebody in all of them except one. That's the one when I come back. Because, right?
Yeah.
I take half of my rent and put half of the rent money in escrow because the house needs to be having any repairs or into property taxes and shit like that, right?
Right.
Take the other half and put it in my IRA. I've been in prison. I don't got no retirement shit.
Yep.
I have interest-bearing accounts. Morgan Stanley. What the fuck? So, Dawgface, he blah, blah, blah. Well, you niggas, they don't have a clue. And I ain't running around trying to convince a nigga nothing.
It ain't their business how you move. And you know what I'm saying? How you move, it ain't nobody's business.
Keep on, just keep on thinking that you know what the fuck going on. That's cool with me. Keep on thinking you have a firm grip on this shit. This is real life, unfiltered Gratiot boss, F.O.E. Shawn The Don. Let's close this out, fellas. What do you all want to say?
This should have been called financial literacy.
Should have been.
Should have been.
Should have been. Should have been. Should have been. It should have been called financial motherfucking literacy, man. Hey, gentlemen, I would love to have y'all back for a second episode of this, man. I love y'all, man. Salute. Black is black. Y'all know what it is, man.
You know what it is.
Peace. Salute.
Peace. Yeah.